What is up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Makenzie. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. So I got it. I had to get it. But if you haven't seen my last video, Hallie was kind enough to send over their FA400 smoke absorber, and as I was opening it up, I found in the direction that there's actually an arm that goes with it. So if you guys make stained glass or you solder, you know there's going to be so much stuff on our desk at all times. So to be quite frank with you, I didn't care how much it cost. Getting this thing up off the desk and out of the way is a huge plus. And beyond that, for those lazy moments where maybe I'm just quickly making something or don't feel like pulling out my smoke absorber, I know that's bad, but I'm just being honest. If I'm having one of those lazy moments, this eliminates that issue. So having this constantly attached to the desk, up and out of the way, is going to ensure that I use this thing every single time, which is fantastic. So today's video is going to be quick and easy. We're just going to unbox this thing, take a look at it, and see if it's worth the price that it is. So if that sounds like something you guys are into, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so like I said, if you haven't seen my last video, I will link it down below. It is opening up, reviewing, testing out the Hallie FA400 smoke absorber, and that is the smoke absorber that goes with this particular arm. So if you want to go check that video out after, I will have it linked down below in my description box. But let's crack into this box. As always, it's Hallie, so it's packed very well. So I'm super excited about this. It's something small, but it's so much fun. I believe over a certain amount, maybe around $150, $150, you get a free item. You get to pick out what it is. There's a few options. This is what I picked. I'm actually really excited. I'm a big coffee and tea drinker, so I'm pumped. So this is just a cute little Hallie USA ceramic mug. And of course I picked the matte black and green version. Super cute. Okay, so here is the actual arm. Oh, it's kind of heavy. I believe they said it was 4 pounds online. Now before we open it up, let's take a look online. So the C1568 arm stand holder. Again, this is not cheap, but I think it's gonna be worth it. This is $171.97 and is the arm stand holder with knob for use with the FA400 smoke absorber. I'm really excited. All right. Looks great quality as always, and again, it's Hallie, it's going to be great quality. Wow, this is really heavy duty. This is definitely well made. This isn't something that's just going to break at all. Alrighty, so I zoomed you guys out a little bit, that way you can actually see when I start mounting this thing onto the desk. I want you guys to have an actual good view, but these are all of the pieces inside the box, and again, you guys, this thing is good quality. This is heavy duty. The welding jobs inside the metal bracket look great. This thing is not gonna fall apart. It doesn't feel cheaply made because it's not. Again, it's Hallie, I shouldn't be surprised, but this thing is no joke. This is heavy duty. This is gonna last a lifetime. So we've got the little bracket that's going to attach to the actual smoke absorber. This attaches to the desk. And then we've just got a couple bags of these little almost zip tie looking things and a couple knobs. This isn't my actual work desk, but of course I just want you guys to actually be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm over here. So it wants us to mount the stem onto the workbench and fasten the screw tightly so the stem does not move. Wow, this is really great, you guys. This is sturdy. Okay, so insert the joint from the adjusting knob side into the stem and tighten the fixing knob. Now, pretty self-explanatory, just putting that up here. This is so great, you guys. Can you guys see this okay? This is so cool. Look at this. You can slide it all the way back like that. Okay, so now it says remove the seals from both sides of the Hallie FA400. Oh, there's seals right here. I just thought that was plastic. Look, you guys, right here, these are seals. So we have to get that off. Can you see that? That's just a sticker that goes over the arm stand holes. Awesome. Alrighty guys, so we just removed those newly revealed holes on the side. So the last thing we have to do is just screw it right into these brackets using these little knobs. So these two knobs And this other bag of little almost removable zip tie looking things came inside. I'm not sure what these are for, but I'm pretty sure this is the last step, and all we have to do is lift it up, line up these holes, and just screw it in place. Alrighty guys, so I figured I might as well just show you guys all of the different ways that this thing can move, and then we'll talk about my final thoughts so you guys can see this thing as I'm doing so. So you can loosen this top knob, telescope it all the way out like this, all the way in, and you would just tighten it back up. Say we pulled it all the way forward like this and tighten that knob. Then we're gonna loosen the biggest knob right here. You don't have to loosen it a lot, just a tiny bit. Lift it all the way up. This thing can sit straight up and down. This is fantastic. This is so cool. Of course you guys can't see it, but the smoke absorber is all the way up here. Now this larger knob is spring loaded, so there's some pull to it, which I'm sure helps the longevity of this actual arm. And this corner right here, you don't want to loosen this knob up too much because that will pop off. You only need to loosen it a little bit. You can also loosen these knobs on the side and adjust how you actually want the smoke absorber to sit. So if I want it completely facing my work, I can have it completely facing my work. This thing is so, so cool. So, like I said, this thing is $171.88. When you think about that, you're like, wow, that's kind of a lot for an arm stand. But look at this. I'm pleasantly shocked. I feel like I say that a lot, but I wasn't expecting to really enjoy this as much as I'm enjoying it. So how much you can move this thing around and tilt the actual smoke absorber is fantastic. And I was going to say to you guys, be careful on what kind of desk you have, make sure it's actually going to fit. But because you can telescope this thing all the way forward, all the way backwards, all the way up, all the way down, and you can adjust this, it will work for everybody. I have an 80-inch desk, or just about, and I could attach this to the side and still, because this thing telescopes all the way out, I can do that, loosen this, bring it down just a little bit, face the smoke absorber directly at my work, and quite literally, the smoke absorber is directly above my solder. That is so cool. Literally, look, it could be directly above where you're working. I'm really, really, really pleasantly surprised. I think my favorite thing about it is how much you can move it around, up and down, forwards, backwards, and adjusting this. So say you didn't want it directly above your work. You just push it back a bit, bring it down, and then it's directly behind your work. So I'm working right here, and it's directly in front of where I'm working. Or if I'm gonna put it on the side of my desk, it will be directly to the side. Or again, I can put it all the way above it. Again, I was not expecting to love this thing as much as I did. I think this is absolutely worth it. Again, you guys, we spend a lot of money on stained glass supplies, tools. Of course, this isn't something that you need. I'm not gonna tell you guys that you need it, but if you can afford it, it's absolutely worth it. I love this. So again, if you are making stained glass or you're just normally soldering, this is super convenient. This is so cool. I don't know what else to say. I'm literally speechless. I absolutely love it. I think one of the huge pluses too is that you know you're never gonna have to buy one of these again. It's Hackle. This thing is made so well. As long as you take care of this, this is gonna last the rest of your life. This is a one-time deal. You're only gonna need to buy one. And if you have the Hackle FA400, I absolutely suggest this thing. Again, I'm pleasantly surprised, which I feel like I say all the time, but it's just an arm. So how special can it be? I'm super excited to use it. I'm looking forward to soldering again just so I can use this thing. So again, I absolutely suggest it, and they're not paying me to say that. So with all that being said, I think that's it for today's video. I'm going to link this thing down below, and I will also link the smoke absorber, so if you don't have either of them, you know which two go together because they are specific to each other. They're not gonna be affiliate links or anything like that. I will just link it to make it easier for you guys. If you wanna check out my stained glass work and my stained glass business, that will be linked down below too. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, tell me what do you think of the Hakko FA400 smoke absorber in the arm, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.